Hello everyone, hello everyone. We're live and we're back again. On Yesterday we tried to clear it up with Mary, uh, the 76-year-old elderly lady that came in and wanted to talk on uh, some things that was going on in the world and was telling about the little challenges and everything that they had on Facebook. Well, today I have Mary back, and I have another guy with me. His name is Billy. He on the farm. And Billy and Mary going to be my guests on today. So you all just kind of work with us here on the show so that we can try to get everything going on. Mr. Billy, can you turn down your phone in the studio if you can? I sure can there, but I'll turn it down in a minute there. I just need to try to get these two emails out of the way if it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I just want you to turn it down. You know, I ain't want to be hearing something good and somebody be going through something that you're trying to say, and then all of a sudden you hear email every time or something coming through. Miss Mary, could you turn down yours?
Baby, you want me to turn down my stuff, and then you want Billy to turn down his stuff too? How we gonna know somebody calling us?
All you gotta do is just look down at your phone, and if you need to step out, you can step out then.
That's right. If you look down at it, if you look down at it, see somebody calling you, you just step out the door there, if you will, you know. Baby, I don't need you laughing and telling me how.
Okay, all right, y'all kind of calm down. We're gonna get into the show and everything like that. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? We know I got these two guests, and I want y'all to understand that they're coming from two different sides of the track. And Billy, he's a farmer. And Mary, she's an elderly lady. She's 76-year-old. And Billy, he's 45 years old. So it's going to be somewhat interesting to hear and everything like that. But here on the show, we listen to a little gospel music and we try to do everything decent and in order. That's what the Bible class, to do everything decent and in order. And we have so many preachers and so many teachers out here doing things. But I'm going to let Miss Mary come in, and she's going to tell you all about that. And then Billy going to come in and tell his aspects on his thing. So if you can, just lay around with us, and we're going to go from there. We're just going to try to clear it up like that. So we're just going to have a moment of silence for all the soldiers that are over in Afghanistan and Iraq and Israel, everything that's going on, the sad, the rapes, everything that's sad and going on in the world. We're going to have a moment of silence for that, and then we're going to proceed on into doing what we need to do to try to rectify some of these situations that's going on in the world today. So at this moment, we're going to have a moment of silence. Okay, God bless all the soldiers and the people that are fighting the wars and everything of that nature. But we're going to move right on into our show today. Like I say, we have two guests here, Billy and we have Mary. So Mary, can you go ahead and open us up for what you was doing on yesterday's show? You was trying to clear up some stuff on that show as far as like the kids doing the challenges and everything like that.
Yeah, baby, I want to see... yesterday I was talking about the kids on Facebook and all the challenges and all the things that they're up against nowadays. The children nowadays up way more than what we was going up against when we was young. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, if we think about it, there are a lot of things that they go up against that we just don't even couldn't even imagine saying or doing when we was young. So we want to try to take that under consideration. But the thing nowadays is you have so many false teachers. You have people that get up before the Lord and say, this is the way you should live. These are the things you should do. But outside of that, when you get in business with them or when you see them on a personal level, you like, who am I under? You know, who is this guy? So you want to try to keep God in there at all times and everything so that you can understand it more from God aspect versus the man aspect, because man will fail you every time.
So what you're saying is that we need to try to go to God when we don't understand something, versus going to man and trying to get his understanding at the same time.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, if we go to man, some man or some people have some stuff that they've been through in the world that kind of can relate to the things that we're going on in the world today. Yeah, what he's saying is that's the stuff that I was saying. That's stuff I was gonna say, not trying to barge in and everything.
Yes, you late for that. You already did.
But I'm just trying to say that the things that he's saying and everything, and I understand that. Hey, could y'all not fight on the show, because we have a lot of listeners here on the show, and we don't want them to get the wrong idea about the show as far as you all getting y'all self together. So y'all want to kind of keep it calm and everything like that. Okay,
and keep beeping.
But I just want y'all to know that, no harm, no hard feelings. Just have people listening in and everything like that right there. But we're gonna have to cut this show kind of short today.
What you talking about, beeping? What you talking about, cut short? We just got on here.
I got some bills to pay real quick, and I got some people to talk to real quick. I am sorry, you all, but we're going to get back into this segment. We're going to take a short break, and we will be back to grasp everything. Oh, it's a go? Oh, okay. No, never mind. We're gonna go ahead and stay on. They fixed a little issue or whatever that was going on. So we're going to go ahead and go on and proceed on into what we was going to do. But like Mary was saying, we have so many false teachers, and I'm not going to take her time for her doing it. You can go ahead if you want to.
Hold on, baby. Let me give me a drink of water, please, and then I'll go on. That's so good, that water. Let me get another sip of it. The preachers today, they tell the deacons and they tell the people in the church a certain way that they want to live, they should live. And if you go outside of, you get in business with them, or either you go outside of church, you find that preacher, that teacher need to be on that altar. They need to be on the altar of mercy every day, praying and tearing to the Lord. Because in some areas in their life, they just messed up all the way around. You could be messed up in a certain distance, but they be messed up all the way around. So you want to try to figure out who you under and know who you under before you try to take that commitment of being ordained in something and doing all these other things.
Well, that's it? You done?
No, baby, I had to catch my breath. Feel like something was going on in my chest. I don't know whether I'm talking about the right thing or the wrong thing or what. I don't know what it was.
I mean, you need us to call the medic or whatever? She don't need the medic. What she need to do is start telling you. She's telling the truth now, but she need to go head on in there and let the Lord use her and go head on and tell what need to be told here on the radio station and everything. Now, see, that's where we fall short at. We try to take God's word and then we try to shortchange it and make it feel good and make it fit the description of the people. That's what we go short at in this word today. Now, I'm a white guy, and I tell you what. Now, I was born and raised around my fellow brothers. Now, when we got in the church, the pastor he didn't shortchange at all. He told us how it was in the Bible. And if I'm not mistaken, the Bible declares it in Matthew 4:4 that a man can't live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out the mouth of God. Now, if we know that little issue, and we know that in Matthew 6:33 said, "But seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." Now, we know those things. We know all these things, but then we fall short. Where we fall short at is that we try to tell things and do things that we know is not of God. And when we do that, we fall short in that area because we know that God can do it, but we waste so much time trying to tell people how not to do this and how not to do that instead of telling those people what we need to tell them and how we need to tell them what God can do for us. I mean, I understand you on that. I mean, I feel you 100% on that. We need to back away from the shortchange, and we need to give the credit what credit is due. And I thank y'all for y'all coming. And I know y'all want a little bit more time, but we got to wrap it up. We got to go on and do some other stuff and pay some bills and scrape some stuff out. But we thank you all for tuning in to Kooked Dem Steaks Entertainment Radio, where the youth is the boost. The youth is the boost. God bless y'all. God is love. God is understanding. Take care. God bless.